If a private company wanted to issue a corporate bond today, the least time it will take would be 3 months, and possibly more. This is due to the long processes of approval and vetting by regulators and other players. In order to encourage more private sector bond issuances, the World Bank will engage with financial sector regulators and players for a change to attract more issuances come 2014.
So looking at the framework for issuing bonds to make it easier, faster and more cost-effective to issue bonds in the market, and then also looking at issues of supporting what you call the entities that want to come to the market, providing transaction support, maybe SOEs, state-owned enterprises, or municipalities or subnationals generally we call them, to come to the market and raise money for particularly infrastructure.
This would enable the likes of KCCA and other municipalities beside the central government to borrow money from the public. The central government is scheduled to raise $1 trillion shillings from the public this year to fund the budget. This can be good and bad for the private sector bond market.
If the size of that borrowing is very large, then obviously there might be some crowding out effect to the private sector, but that's a process that has to be managed. The government bond market is actually very important for the development of the non-government bond market, both equities and much more importantly the corporate bond market. That's basically because government borrowing programs and the way that is managed help create a benchmark. So I talked about the yield curves and all that. So it helps create a benchmark on which the corporates can be able to raise money.
Ultimately, the World Bank project aims to create a regional bond market while encouraging more trade in government bonds in the secondary market. Ssettumba, NTV Business.